Hello, YouTubes, and welcome to another edition of The Casual Word. I'm your host, Langley, and this is your Positive Pivot. I guess you could call this a midweek pick-me-up. I normally do these on Saturdays, as you all know, but I've been traveling some and been trying to get some things taken care of in my personal life. A lot of transitions happening right now, so just wanted to go ahead while I had some time and read something that another one of my students wrote that was absolutely amazing. It was really, really heartfelt. It touched me deeply, and I hope that you all are blessed and encouraged by what this person had to say. So here we go. I'm going to tell you my life story. I grew up in a trailer with my mom and two brothers. I'm the youngest, so I get picked on by them, but I love them. I guess I have to. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 3, and then 2 years later, when I was 5, my dad died, and it was tragic. I went on a rampage because I was so mad and confused, I just didn't know what to do. It's been 7 years now without my dad, and that's why 7 is my favorite number. Sometimes I think about him, and it sucks really, because I just didn't see him much anyway because of the divorce. And I wish he would come back so I could spend time with him when he was alive and I was still young. So the oldest spent time with him, but mostly when he died, it was like I was broken. Literally, I couldn't even move. I was in shock. Some nights in my dreams I hear him, but I can't see him. It's weird, but it works. So then I found a church, and it was a good church. You know, I go on Sundays and Wednesdays, but then they were talking about the Lord and how he died for us. And they said he was our heavenly Father. So then they went on with this message, and I got saved. And then when I did, I was put back together. Somehow. And sometimes it does get hard. And it is hard without him. But we persevere and move on. Even though we know it's not easy. You know, people tell you it gets easier. And that's a lie. He's been gone for 7 years. And it's always hard. But with Jesus, I'm getting through it. So there you have it, guys. A young man who's gone through some loss that is really weighed heavy on him, and at his age to be dealing with something like that is very, very difficult. And I know we've all experienced that, but I know it can be particularly difficult on a child of his age, especially when they're in that transition phase. Hormones and life, puberty, a lot of things are happening all at once, and to be dealing with that, I know it can be very difficult, but he has a great perspective and a great outlook on life, and he's absolutely correct. You know, as long as we have Jesus with us, and as long as you can continue to, you know, keep your faith and keep your eyes focused on him no matter what's going on, even though it does look bleak and it does look dark, and sometimes you don't know if or when you're ever going to come out. You know, you can always count on God to keep you and keep you safe and to help you get through it. So I was just almost speechless when I read it, as I am right now, even after reading it again. And I could not be more proud of this young man, and I could not be more encouraged by what he had to say. And that just goes to show that we need to be listening to our youth at all ages. You know, young kids, of course, have an open mind, and they can really help elevate your faith and help elevate your understanding if you would, you know, give time to listen. Even though we're adults, we don't always know everything, and we don't always know what's best. We don't always have it right. So, you know, be mindful of what our youth have to say. Not only are they our future, but they have a much different perspective on life and on Christ and on faith and on the things that matter in this world that are truly important. So I hope you all were encouraged. Hope you are uplifted. Continue to stay prayerful. Continue to stay in your word and study as much as you can. And, you know, continue to be uplifting to everyone that you can when you have the opportunity. So this is your Positive Pivot. I'm your host, Langley. And until next time, guys, stay blessed.